Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon X. Last time around, we took down Vikstrom and Drasna of the Elite Four here in the Pokemon League. And today, it's time to take on the last two of them. So, let's go, shall we? The Blazing Chamber. And I'm going to start off with Gojira, actually. So, here we go. Let's do this. Let's go up. Let's go up, 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 yeah. Well, this is going to be a hot and intense battle, I see. Welcome, challenger, to my Blazing Chamber. I am Malva, and I shall be your opponent today. So here we go, the battle against Malva. Here we go, she's going to start off with a Pyroar, level 63. Fire normal type, with the ability Rivalry, with the moves Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, Wild Charge, and Noble Roar. This is the reason I decided to start off with Gojira, because he resists every move that Pyroar is going to try to throw at me. Now, I could pretty much start off with Hera and Njord, but I wasn't sure if Hera would one-hit KO it, and same with Njord, and if he could outspeed Pyroar. So I decided to go with Gojira. Hyper Voice will really not that do... Okay, I actually did a decent amount of damage, especially when I missed the head smash. This is going to go for a Hyper Voice yet again. And come on. What? Well, that's a little bit annoying. If I go for a head smash now, I will take out myself. So, let's go for the Hyper Potion, shall we? Well, that is rather annoying. That has never happened to me that I missed head smash 2 times in a row. So, come on up. Third time's the charm. Hyper Voice. Come on up. Head Smash! There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And good, yeah, barely survived with 8 HP. Anyway, next up on Malva's roster is going to be her Torkoal. It's going to be level 63, pure fire type, with the ability White Smoke, with the moves Curse, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Flame Wheel. Quite an interesting Torkoal you got there. What Torkoal is going to try to do is set up a couple of curses, which will boost its attack and defense. It will lower its speed though, but Torkoal is just naturally very slow, so it doesn't really hinder it that much. But it could be pretty annoying to take down if you don't have a special attacker like me. I got Njord, I've got Surf, and that will most likely deal a lot of damage to that Torkoal. So, here we go! Let's do it! Let's Surf it, and indeed it takes it out in one hit, because Torkoal's special defenses are not really that incredible. Anyway, next up on Malva's roster is going to be her main Pokemon, her Talonflame, level 65, Fire Flying type, with the ability Flame Body, with the moves Brave Bird, Quick Attack, Flare Blitz, and Flail. Again, kind of an interesting moveset you got there. Flail is going to deal more damage the less HP the user has, so with two moves like Brave Bird and Flare Blitz, which will deal recoil damage to it, it's an interesting combination. Here comes the Brave Bird! Brave Bird everything! Oh, that actually does about half to me. But I'll Surf it, that will deal a whole lot of damage. It will actually take it out in one hit. Great job, Njord. Great job. Anyway, last up on Malva's roster is going to be her Chandelure, level 63, Ghost Fire type, with the ability Flame Body, with the moves Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Confuse Ray, and Confine. Now, Chandelure is a very powerful special attacker, but it's not the fastest, or it's not the quickest one in the world, so I outspeed it, I go for a Surf, and Chandler goes down. Well, that was really not that difficult. Just the fact that I missed Head Smash 2 times in a row was just a little bit annoying. What news? Some new challenger has defeated Malva of the Elite Four. Indeed, a new challenger has indeed done that, Malva. Fantastic. Utterly fantastic. I'll report to all the world the news of you and your Pokemon dominating the Pokemon League. I am a Holocaust star after all. Such a busy woman. If you beat the last of the Elite Four, you'll face the champion. So, I think she's actually the one that is the news reporter with the Holocaster. Yeah, it is. Just kind of noticed that. So anyway, now that we have taken her down, it is time to switch around our party a little bit. Let's actually go with Viridia. Viridia, I think, is the best option for the next upcoming Elite Four member. So, let's just do this. The fourth and final Elite Four member. Here we go! The Flood Chamber. So, yeah, I think Viridia is definitely the best option to start off with this one. So let's see what kind of cool chamber you got for me. Well, I gotta say, that's a beautiful looking ballerina. That kind of sounded like I said ballerina there, but I meant battle arena. Kind of reminds me of Wind Waker. So that's definitely a good thing. No, I simply can't say. You there, young man! I have a question I must pose to you. You think Pokemon battling can ever be worthy of being called an art? Yes, I do think so. Indeed. You see, cooking is a type of art that disappears as soon as it is completed. Pokemon battles are the same. Even memories of sweet victory soon fade after a battle ends. To devote yourself entirely to such a life, made up of fleeting experiences, that is truly artful. So here we go! The battle against the fourth and final Elite Four member, Siebold. He's going to start off with Clawitzer, level 63, Water type, with the ability Mega Launcher, with the most Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Aura Sphere. That Clawitzer really likes its pulsating moves. So, I'm going to start off with the Leaf Blade here. Hopefully, yes, I'm indeed faster, and with Viridia's Cheers Force, she will take it out to one hit. It's even a critical hit. I don't really think that would matter that much, but you never know. Alright, next up on his roster is actually going to be his main Pokemon. His Barbacle, level 65, Rock Water type, with the ability Tough Claws, with the most Cross Chop, Stone Edge, Razor Shell, and Excisor. Now, I don't really know who I want to go with here, so I don't actually know. Hera, now that I think of it, is probably the best option. So, let's go, Hera. Let's go! Against the multiple hands Pokemon. Let's go for the high jump kick! Right in its belly, taking it away, and another critical hit! Jeez, I'm just wrecking shop here. So anyway, next up on his roster is going to be his Starmie, level 63, Warrior Psychic type, with the ability Illuminate, with the moves Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Surf, and Light Screen. So this Starmie is probably going to try to set up a Light Screen, which will boost the opponent, well, or the user's special defense. It will double it for 5 turns, basically. So I'm just going to go for the Leaf Blade. Yeah, it is faster. I was kind of expecting it, because Starmie is a rather fast Pokemon to begin with. So here we go. Leaf Blade should do, yes, it does a lot of damage. It takes it out, which leaves Siebold with only 1 Pokemon remaining. So here we go. It's going to be Gyarados, level 63, water flying type, with the ability Intimidate, with the moves Waterfall, Ice Fang, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. Quite a powerful Gyarados you got there. What it's going to try to do is set up a couple of Dragon Dances, then hit you very hard with Ice Fang, Waterfall, and Earthquake. I mean, Gyarados is a powerhouse. And thank you for the attack boost, by the way. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. It's 4 times weak against electric type moves, but it actually has some pretty decent special defense, so I'm kind of expecting it to survive. Yeah, it certainly did, and oh god. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, if it's faster than me now, it will sure do a lot of... Or he could just be an idiot and use another Dragon Dance. Jeez, how are you an Elite Four member, Siebold? That was probably one of the stupidest moves I've seen in Kalos. That was not very bright. I shall store my memory of you and your Pokemon forever away within my heart. Within your heart, I'll be in your heart. Devote yourself entirely, saving that which will fade and disappear is ingrained forever upon your heart and mind. That is the only fate for any human. You have drawn forth the strength of Pokemon with your own particular style and method. And now you can challenge the champion. I can now challenge the champion, eh? So, let's head outside out of this pretty awesome chamber, I must say. Now, next time on Pokemon X, it is time to face the champion of the Pokemon League. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!